All right, welcome, welcome. That's why it's so dark in here. There we go. All right, Kim Gi-jung on the mound for Hanwha, looking to end the five game losing streak. First pitch in there for strike. Socrates 304 on the season. Yesterday, 2 home runs, 4 for 5 on the day. Single-handedly destroyed Hanwha, and that's low ball 1. Still getting the orders and everything set up here as I was on a long walk around the stadium. It is hot and nasty as that one misses ball 2. And I mean disgusting outside. So this month, Socrates hitting a mere 389. Nothing big as he lifts that one up in the air. Ido Yoon under it and 1 away. Stepping in now, Chaewon Jun hitting 301 on the season. And that pitch starts in there for a strike also. Kim Gi-jung, last time only went 1 2/3 innings. Has to go more than that today. There's nothing except that he has to go more than he did. He gave up 3 runs in 1 2/3 innings last week. And that was pulled. I'm not entirely sure why he was pulled so early. Honestly, I really don't know. But he was. As that's misses low. He has started both hitters out with a strike and then falling into a ball. And a ball again. Kim Gi-jung does struggle with the walk. So hopefully he solves that problem. One thing today is Kim Gi-jung from the left side, as that's in there for a strike, runs the count full as he was halfway down to first base there. Kim Gi-jung from the left side, so you would think the lefties don't hit very well against him. Unfortunately, that is actually not the case, and lefties hit 345 against him, I believe, on this season. So, yeah. And that'll be a walk. Next up, Kim Do-young. I'm not sure why the lineups aren't showing up there. Really don't know, honestly. Hopefully they magically decide to show up sometime. So, Kia going with the exact same lineup as they went with yesterday for obvious reasons. They scored 7 runs with it. Kim Do-young hitting 345. Did not have a good day yesterday, though. He did not have a good day yesterday. He only had... He was only 3 for 5 yesterday with 1 RBI, no stolen bases, no home runs. So that's pretty much a bad day for him. And that'll be a great snag by Noshiwan. What a play. As that one was definitely going to be banging around in the corner, as that's diving, grabs it, comes up, throws to second to get the lead runner. Wow. An absolutely ridiculous play by No Shiwan over at third. They are happy to have him back. So Che Young-woo now steps in. He does not hit as well against lefties, though. 292 on the season, so we'll see who wins this battle, as that one is also low. And a check over on Kim Do-young. Again, Kim Do-young is a member of the 20-20-20 club, as in 20 homers, 20 stolen bases, and 20 errors. As I'm trying to discover why they're not showing up. All right, the 1-0 pitch to Cheung-woo misses outside, 2-0. If he is throwing strikes, they are swinging away at it. So something to be a little concerned about is they're not swinging at pitches that aren't in the zone. As that's ball 3. All right, here comes the 3-0 pitch. Pitch number 16 of the inning for the lefty, as that's misses and another walk. And that's going to bring up Na-sung Bom as he makes a trip to the mound. EJ1 again with the start behind the plate. I don't know why he is starting. He is not a better hitter, nor is he a better catcher than Che Jae-hoon. I really don't understand why he's back there, because Che Jae-hoon is obviously not injured, as he's still on the roster. And that one is roped to the right field, and it's going to roll to the warning trap. Kim Do-young comes around. Kim Tae-yeon bobbles it. And that is going to be in there as he steps on the plate. And not sliding nothing. As once again, Hanwha has issues in right field with fielding the ball. And they fall behind 2-0. 1-0. Okay, that's fine, no big deal. But Kim Tae-young again bobbles the ball in right field, and that's going to be a double, an air scoring run. As Che Young-woo didn't realize the ball was that close. They are going to review it apparently. Yeah, there was no signal from Kim Sung Bin there, as he is safe. I mean, it looked like he was safe, but the fact that they were having to review that at all was a huge, huge error on the Kim Kim Sung Bin, who's on or was the next batter. But again, there was an error again by Hanwha in the right field. Kim Tae-yeon should not be in right field. They could have Chan Sung in right field, but no, they have him playing first base because again, this manager really has no idea what the hell he's doing. He's 100% going off the fact that the team won in the Olympics in 2008, as that's a shot right back to the pitcher, bangs off of his legs, throws over to first, and that'll be it. But Kia scores another 2 runs in the top of the inning on a 2 walks. Yeah, I mean, again, you got a guy in right field that shouldn't be that shouldn't be there. That's what happens. And also, welcome, Kenny. So Hanwha with the same lineup, but not the same order. They've got all the same guys out, except for one slight change. That's going to be the fact that Kim In-won is on the mound. Yes, another sellout. Congratulations, Hanwha. You still suck. Naile on the mound, 2.96 ERA, 8-2 on the season, 19 games, 112 and 2/3 innings, 110 strikeouts, 33 walks, 283 batting average against a 1.22 WHIP. He did pitch 5 2/3 innings against Hanwha earlier this year, did not factor in the decision. Gave up 2 runs, both of them earned. But he has not pitched well as of late. His last 4 starts, 5 2/3 innings, 3 runs, 5 1/3 innings, 4 runs, 5 innings, 3 runs, 5 innings, 4 runs. Opponents are hitting much better against him, but when your team scores 8 runs a game for you, it helps, even if you're giving up 3 or 4 runs. So his July ERA is up to 5.63 versus 4.40 in June. Started the whole KBO with a 1.84 WHIP, 1.84 ERA. So he's slowly gotten worse, I should say. All right, Iwon Suk will lead things off for Hanwha in that top of the lineup, still sitting up there. It really does. I think some of it is that. I think they are gonna run the pitch comm. Naile has it on his right belt there, and then I don't see where as that one is up high. So again, starting this week, KBO has the pitch comm. Whether or not they use it, that's up to the players themselves. As it looks like that's weird. So they showed it to him on his belt. They showed the actual earpiece, and but Kim Tae-gun is putting down signs, as that one is outside, 2-1. Again, I walked around the stadium today. It was so gross, so nasty. as that is an inside-out swing. Nasang Bomb coming in, sliding, catches it, and out. 네. 오늘 너무 힘들어요. 내일 괜찮아요. 내일 와이스 선발 투수예요. So today it's going to be difficult with Naile on the mound. Tomorrow Weiss will be pitching against somebody not one of their top guys. So much better opportunity to win tomorrow. Peraza stepping in, looks at ball one. Peraza 305 on the season. He's got to get some help. Yesterday didn't do much. One walk. That's a ball in the dirt. So this month he's hitting 250. He's just not doing well. Without somebody behind him to worry about, they don't have to pitch. They had to pitch him, you know, not entirely hard, as that's going to be a ground ball to shorts. 2 away. Ay, ay, ay. Bonaventura. Bonaventura. All right, now stepping in, Kim Tae-yeon in the 3-hole. Again, he is responsible for one of those runs as the air in right field once again, as that's misses just outside, 1-0. Kim Tae-yeon yesterday, 2-run shots, 302 now on the season. Did hit his 10th home run yesterday, so he's in there. And that might be home run number 11, as that one is crushed. And there's home run number 11 on the season. All right, quick home run there by Kim Tae-yeon, cuts the lead to 2-1, and there we go. Weiss and Kim Tae-yeon finally get their secret handshake fixed. All right, here comes No Shiwan. That's going to be a chopper passed over the glove. Byonu Yuk, as he looked like he almost belly flopped over there at first base, and Hanwha has another base runner. All right, back-to-back base runners for Hanwha. And Naile, again, has not pitched well as of late. All right, Cheon Sung in the 4 or 5 hole today. An Chi-hong getting the day off. And that's outside. Ball on. An Chi-hong yesterday with 0 for 3 with came out of the game. I don't know if something maybe is wrong. Came out of the game early, and Kim In-won ended up pinch hitting and took the walk. Kim In-won is once again in the lineup today, as that's low. Ball 2, 2-0. Jansung, last 5 games hitting 421, which is massively helpful. Brings his average up to 246 on the season. Yesterday, 0 for 4, though. And checks over on Noshiwan over at first. Apparently, they are worried about the speed of the Hanwha number 4 hitter. He does have 4 steals on the season. Now would probably not be the best time to steal on a 2-0 count, however. But what do I know? As he fouls, that's one out of play. 2-1. He had a couple words to say to the home plate umpire. Not entirely sure what he was saying, but and Chan Sung wearing the bright yellow and green elbow, shin, and hand guards, and that is lifted to Socrates in left. And 3 away. Hanwha gets one back on the Kente on homer. But they will go to the second inning down 2-1. So has an error in the top of the inning to give up an extra run, then comes through with the home run to cut the lead 2-1, and we'll see. First update from the stadium. Nick says it is hot. That is his update. It is hot. All right, we should be back now. All right, 19 pitches in that first inning for Kim Gi-jung. Byung-Hyuk will lead things off for Kia. First pitch swinging and fouls that one again. And again, I am sorry, I have no idea why the lineups aren't showing up for Kia. All my settings say they should be, but for some reason they're not. So, sorry. As that one misses 1-1. They will randomly show up sometime, as they always do. Alright, the 1-1 pitch to Byung-Hyuk. Skies that one up. Wang Young-mook giving chase. Slides over under it. And 1 away. Next up is Kim Tae-goon. All right, Kim Tae-gun, 250 on the season from the catcher spots. First pitch swinging, lifts that one up. Lee Do-yoon under it in the grass and 2 away. And that's going to bring up the shortstop, Park Chan-ho. Park Chan-ho yesterday, 0 for 3 with a walk. All right, first pick to Park Chan-ho, misses upstairs, 1-0. Park Chan-ho, 299 now on the season, 100 hits, 334 at-bats, 34 RBIs from the shortstop position. And that also misses up high, 2-0. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1. So swing and misses, 4.4% of his miss. Ooh, almost hit him there. 3-1. So his lowest swing and miss percentage on the season. Yesterday, a swing and a miss for his strikeouts. So he's not swinging it very much, and when he does, he's making contact. As that misses, and another walk. Ball 4, and another walk. Third walk of the game for Kim Gi-jung. I feel very bad for the people on the third base line. That sun is beating down on them. Greetings, Mary Kate. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Socrates stepping in yesterday. Leadoff homer in the first, and then later on, 2-run shots in his last at bat. Not a bad day for the left fielder. And first pitch fouls. That's one off and away. Popped up to the shortstop in his first at bats. Averaged down to 303 with his 0 for 1 on the day. And that's misses low, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 check over. Evening, Alan. Welcome, welcome. And that misses 2-1. Oh man, as that's ripped foul as the nice play down there on the right field line by the ball boy, making it 2-2. Yeah, Kenny, I went for a walk at I want to say 2 o'clock. Again, obviously, I live by the stadium, so I went for a walk, and it was miserable. It's so hot because it's 900% humidity. It feels like 37 degrees outside right now. As that's a big swing and a miss, and that's his first strikeout of the day. And got a walk, but that's it. And Hanwha, solid inning there for Kim Gi-jun. Gave up the walk, but other than that, two pretty quick innings, or two pretty quick outs, and then the strikeout for Socrates. So 14 pitches in that inning, leaving him at 33 on the day. Kia has now stranded two runners. Hanwha stranded one as Naile threw 15 pitches in that first inning, giving up that's one home run. Kim In-won will lead things off for Hanwha. Make sure I still have his song in here. Okay, yes I do. So the bottom half of the lineup does have a few changes. That's where most of the changes are going to be. Starting with Kim In-won. Starting with Kim In-won will be leading things off for Hanwha in the bottom of the second here. Kim In-won came up Tuesday, I believe, Wednesday. So he came back. Hanwha went down, and first pitch swinging to center field, and one away. So 15 pitches in that first inning for Naile. One pitch in the second, and already an out. Next up, Lee-Jae-won. Lee-Jae-won moves up to the 7 spots in the Hanwha lineup today. Wang Young-mook and Lee-Jae-won flip. Choi Eun-sung moves up to the 5th. Kim In-won taking over for An Cheong moves, and they flip around there. So Lee-Jae-won 307 yesterday, 307 on the season. Looks at ball one way low. Last 5 games, 3 for 10, hitting 300. Yesterday, 1 for 3 with a single and 2 flyouts. Oh, the 1-0 pitch. And foul. Right at the Kia dugouts. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. Fouls. That's one out of play down the right field line. And Naile using the pitch comm there, covering it with his glove to make sure that they don't see. And the 1-2 swing and a miss. Oh, he did get a piece. And looks like he got a piece of it, fouled it into the dirt, and we'll have another 1-2 counts. And another foul. think Naile should go with the full-on mustache. I think it would really serve him well in the looks department. And that's going to be lifted down the right field line. Nasung Bomb running over, grabs it, 2 away. Ay, 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 ay. Alan, are you watching the LG Doosan game? All right, Won Young Mook stepping in now. 305 still on the season. Yesterday, he got hit by a pitch and looks at ball 1 outside. 1-0. Last 5 games, 176. So I don't know if you noticed, Alan. Today is the last day or last game for Casey Kelly, the LG pitcher that's been in the KBO for 3 years. As Won Young Mook shoots one past the shortstop, and Hanwha's got another runner. Alcantara is not pitching. Alcantara doesn't play for him anymore, man. That's their new pitcher. Lee Do-yoon steps in, looks at strike 1. Won Young Mook standing over at first. Yeah, I don't remember his, like, Balanzoric or something like that. He's Canadian, that's all I know. All right, here comes the 0-2 pitch to Lee Do-yoon, outside, 1-1. I would hate to come to the KBO in the middle of July. Here you go. Pitch in this. Enjoy. Won Young Mook dives back in. Man, if I was KT, I would just let Won Young Mook run. He gets thrown out 70% of the time. As Lee Do-yoon lifts that one up. Park Chan-ho under it. Kim Sun-bin under it. And yeah, that'll be it. Another single. But that's it. As Hanwha heads to the 3rd. Down 1. Very different than yesterday, as apparently these pitchers are gonna pitch today. Nobody wants to be out there. The hitters are like, man, I gotta get back in that dugout. I gotta get. Whoa. So leading off things for Kia is going to be the center fielder Chaewon Jun. I do like the SPO TV with their little countdown up at the top. It's always nice. Naile gives up a single and they're like, oh, the ace is returned in the bottom of the 2nd. He threw 12 pitches to get out of the inning. only turns it off. Maybe they finally got things figured out. All right. Chaewon Jun leads things off, looks at a strike on the outside corner. Kim Gi-jung, 33 pitches through those first 2 innings. As the talking looks like about the pitch com. As that's misses outside, 1-1. Chaewon Jun walked in his first at bats, then got thrown out at second on the Kim Do-young, and that is crushed. That is all right. Well, only down 2. Only down 2. All right, Kim Do-young steps in, grounded out to a 5-4 put out in the first inning. Looks at strike 1 on the outside. The average down to 344 now. And that is also lifted into the stands. I hate baseball. I was gonna be like, oh, here comes a back-to-back, but I didn't. Should have, because it would have shown how easy it is to predict this team. All right, Tae Young-woo steps in now. 292 on the season. Walked in his first at bats. Barely came around to score, and that misses upstairs. 1-1. I love baseball. I know. I love baseball. Baseball's the best. As he fouls that one off. No, I don't want that. And another his first full count of the day. We still don't have any outs here in the third inning. Back-to-back homers to start, and we've got a 3-2 count here. And that's going to be a single right back up the middle. And, yeah. And another single right back up the middle. I don't even have time to erase this. Let's see if this works. Nope. Well, that'll be it for him as Hanwha runs into their first problem today. And we will have a pitching change as I try to figure out a command for... Pak Sang-won will make his way out. He did pitch really well the last time he was in this situation, so let's hope that he can get another 3 innings out of Pak Sang-won without the game getting too far out of hand. Alright, so we're back. Yeah, they're so, like, there's no empty spot in the lineup. Pak Sang-won, 7.63 ERA, 0-3, 1 save, 4 holes, 34 games, 30 and 2/3 innings, 25 strikeouts, 15 walks, 289 batting average against, and a 1.57 whip. The biggest thing is, can he throw strikes? I mean, really, that is what it all amounts to. Can he throw strikes? All right, Kim Sun-bin will step in. Hopefully they bunt here and give Hanwha a free out. Nope, they're not, and that misses ball 1. Strange. As that's going to be a bloop, and Iwan Suk grabs it, but everybody makes it back in time, and 1 away. Very, very strange. And that's in there for a strike. So 1 out now. Right where he wants him. Again, Pak Sang-won did not really pitch well so far this season, but he has pitched a lot better whenever he's come in situations like this. Really difficult to trust him in important situations, but when he's there to eat up some innings, he seems to pitch fairly well. His He's quickly ahead 0-2 on Pyeongyuk. Pyeongyuk 0 for 1 today. One grounded out to the pitcher, hit it right back at Kim Gi-jung back in the first. It didn't affect him at all as he came out over the next inning and pitched well. But another big thing here is Naile's had a long time to rest a little bit, which normally isn't the best thing, as that's buried in the dirts. Not the best thing, but in this heat, it's gonna be a good thing. And a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. And 2 away. There we go. We're back. We finally got the lineup all set up. They were just waiting for Pak Song-won to get a strikeout, I think. It's the only possible explanation for it. But so first and second, nobody out, and 2 outs now. Kim Tae-gun gonna a little slow roller to the pitcher, grabs it, throws, and 3 away. And Pak Song-won comes in and cuts it off. Gets a fly out, a strikeout, and a ground out, and stops the bleeding. There's going to be calls for Pak Song-won to start some games from now on. With his 2 performances in the 2 Kim Gi-jung games. So I think it was last week. So yeah, last week Kim Gi-jung only went 1 2/3 innings. Pak Song-won came in, pitched 3.1 innings, 32 pitches, 20 for strikes, gave up 0 hits and 1 strikeout. He's on his roll today, where he's ready to go another 3 innings in line for the win as Hanwha makes their sweet, sweet comeback. As should be coming back. I've got to double check everything. I had to change some settings to get that Kia lineup to pop up there. But Kia's left 4 guys on already today. Hanwha with 2 runners left on so far. The old lobsters, as Dave likes to call them. So Naile back out there. Definitely helps himself with some good rest during the hot June, July, and August months here in Korea. So Hanwha will have their leadoff batter, Iwan Suk, leading things off. He flew out to right in his first at-bat. Still waiting for them to actually give him a cheer song. And that's in there for a strike. 255 on the season for the Hanwha center fielder. And the 0-1 pitch coming up. And outside, 1-1. All right, the 1-1 outside, 2-1. Whoa. All right, the 2-1 pitch to Iwan Suk. And that's going to be a single right back up the middle. All right, that's going to bring up Peraza after the leadoff single. First time Hanwha has had the leadoff batter on this game. Both of the other innings, they've had 2 outs before they got anybody touching bases. So hopefully that's going to be a hit. And that's going to bring up Peraza. Peraza hits extremely well with runners on base. With runners not on base, not so much. All right, here comes the pitch in there for a strike. Naile is one of the few pitchers in the league that actually doesn't throw a 4-seam fastball. Maybe he throws a 4-seam every once in a while, but his number 1 pitch is actually going to be a 2-seam fastball, which goes about 147. So he still throws hard, but has a little bit of run on that fastball, as that's fouled out of play down the third baseline, and he doesn't catch it. Put him in the outfield for Kia, please, since he can't catch. All right, Peraza grounded out to short in his first at-bats. Grounded out to short, but it was really to second, as the ball was fielded in front of the second base. As that, oh my, must have just kissed the top of the zone there. Goes down, goes middle, goes up, and I would love to see that. Yeah, as Peraza did not think that was a strike. All right, Kim Tae-yeon steps in. He had a home run in his first at-bats. Can he replicate that and put Hanwha back within 1? He looks at strike 1. So 305 now on the season for Kim Tae-yeon. They finally, it was 3-0. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch. And time called on the pitch down the middle. Bears climb back in? How? Climb back into what? This. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to Kim Tae-yeon. And that catches the bottom of the zone. He is working the top and bottom here. Okay, yeah. And that's a foul. And that's lifted to right. Nasung Bomb going back and catches it as he slams up against the wall, and Iwan Suk rolls back over to first. Almost. What are you? How was it? How was it 6-5? Alan, are you sure you're not watching yesterday's game, man? He has one strikeout on the day as he just hits Noshiwan. Welcome, JJ. Just got his uniform. Got his button. His button is unbuttoned, and he buttons his button back up as he goes to first. No problem, Jay. Any other questions? I've got you covered, man. Hello, Kevin. Hello, hello, hello. All right, Chan Sung now stepping in. He is 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to left in his first at bat to end the first inning. Got runners in first and second now for Hanwha as he looks at strike one at the bottom of the zone. Maybe that's it, because yeah, that's what it is. Because Alan, they're in a rain delay since for the last 20 minutes. All right, here comes the 0-1 pitch, and that's fouled off of his foot. A little grimace there, and 0-2. Chaeyeon Sung is batting for Hanwha. Because I was like, how is it? I was like, it was 3-0. I was like, how is it? And then it was 6-0. I was like, how did they almost? No, that doesn't make any sense. All right, here comes, yeah, because the SSG game has been canceled, Alan. So I'm guessing that they're gonna have some issues in the rain up there, since SSG is gonna get rain just before LG does, as the 0-2 way outside. So, Alan, you might as well turn this game on and watch it with us. All right. No pressure here, Chan Sung. You've been hitting well in the last 5 games to make up for an awful first 3 months. As that one is lifted to right, but not enough as Nasung Bomb catches it right in front of the warning track. And that'll be 3 down for Hanwha as they head to this. Another 2 runs left on base, 2 runners left on base. They've left 4 on, and they're down 4-1. Down 4-1 and already into the bullpen after using the bullpen quite a bit the last few days. So something you got to watch out now for Hanwha. I would say Mel Rojas Jr. is probably the best player, but as far as Korean players, I mean, this year Kim Do Young would have to be, but it's still right up there with Yang Yi would also be up there. All right. Oh, Pak Song-won. All right, Pak Song-won back out there. Looks at strike one for Pak Chan-ho. Pak Chan-ho walked in his first at-bats, then was stranded on the base pass. Still hitting .299 on the season, and that one's low. Ball one. Just a sec. He was at 24 through 2 innings. He's at 43. So he threw 16 pitches that last inning. 15, 12, and 16. As that's in there for a strike. 1 and 2. And looking at that pitch on the outside. And strikeout number 2 for Pak Song-won. I love the ABS zone. Love having the consistent strike zone every single game, every single pitch. Socrates now steps in and looks at strike one on the outside. And that misses upstairs. 1 and 1. Socrates 0 for 2 today. Or has already been out more times today than he was all day yesterday. As struck out in his last at-bat and then also popped up to the shortstop in his first at-bat. And that one is not catchable unless you paid to get to the stadium, and it hit the security guard. It bounced off of something, hit the security guard, and that is the third home run for Socrates this series, and the third home run of the day. All right, that's going to bring up Chaewon Jun. He's homered in his last at-bats. Looks at strike one. Can they... I just want to see him go back to back to back to back to back. How about that? Let's just do that. That's not going to do it. That's going to be a ground ball to Wang Yang-mook, the throw over, and 2 away. All right, well, Kim Do-young steps in. He homered in his last at-bats, 1 for 2 on the day. And looks at ball 1 on the inside. Socrates. As that's lifted into right. Kim Tae-yeon coming in. Wang Yang-mook going out. And 3 away. Another home run for Kia. And... another run for Kia as we will head to the bottom of the 4th. Hanwha sucks. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. 네, 당연하지. All right, well, let's just come back early. Hopefully, they'll come back early and we can just get this game over with, and I can take a nap. Kim In-won will... Kim In-won will lead things off for Hanwha. He flew out to center in his first pitch that he saw in his last at-bat. Looks at ball one there, 1-0. 143 on the season for Kim In-won. Don't let that fool you. He is at least a 250 hitter. Just doesn't get much choice or much playing time, as that one is roped back up to center. And like I said, he's at least a 250 hitter. And Hanwha with another base runner and another leadoff single for the second straight inning. God, he's awful. All right, EJ Wan stepping in after this mound visit here. The interpreter is and fouled away. EJ Wan flew out to right in his first at-bat, average down to 303 now. And that's in there for a strike, 0-2. JJ, how many strikeouts do you need from Naile? Or Naile. And flips the bat outs, fouls that up into the second deck, and then bounces down, hits somebody in the back, and we've still got an 0-2 count. Kim In-won is not known for his speed over at first. He is a big guy, normally a first baseman. They seem to have been trying him out in left field and third base, down in the second league, just trying to find a spot for him. And he's probably has the most power on the team, if he can get regular playing time. As that one is lifted up, Kim Tae-gun under it and one away. All right, Mookie. Looks like they've got some issues there with the gear. Kim Tae-gun's earpiece seems to have an issue. I love that the manager's coming out for this. Is that the manager? Again, they just got these this week, so starting Tuesday was when they could start using it. As it looks like a piece fell on the ground. So they'll take a little bit of time here. They do have a few backups. As he locks it into his as the umpire's gonna, maybe the umpire's gonna help him. I wonder if that's gonna become a problem. I can't imagine that it was gonna be a problem. Basically, so he flipped his helmet off, his mask and helmet off, because he needed to, field that pop fly in foul territory. And when he did that, it's kind of unplugged everything. So seems to be back now, and Wang Young-mook is still in. Singled in his last at bat, his only at bat, 1 for 1 on the day, and chops that one foul. Oh no. That is strike 2. Yes, it is. Aldred, Aldred, I think is his name, over there in the bullpen, or sorry, the dugouts. And the pitch way upside, 1-2 to Mookie. Oh, 1-2 pitch coming up for Wang Young-mook. Wang Young-mook is not a guy that strikes out very often. He is able to get lots of solid contact and foul off anything that is not pleasant for him, as he grounds that second baseman, and I like it. So they ground into a double play, but I'm going to say this, and this is what I was talking about a few weeks ago. Maybe a few weeks ago, maybe last week. Right there was a ground ball to second base, and what happened? The runner at first, Kim In-wan, just sat down, like went down on the ground. Why? So that the second baseman has to reach down to tag him. Wang Young-mook isn't able to beat out the throw, but the second baseman had to go and tag, had to fall down, kind of tag Kim In-wan, and then from there throw to first. Now, what I'm talking about is last week when I was broadcasting, Lee Sang-hyuk was on first base as a pinch runner, and maybe it was whenever he got a hit, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it was Lee Sang-hyuk. There was a ground ball to second, and he ran and he kept running into the second baseman, who just tagged him and threw to first. And I talked about it during that broadcast about how awful that was. And right there, Kim In-wan did exactly what he's supposed to do, where he just stopped and went down to the ground, so that the second baseman had to kind of move his body, and wasn't just a tag and throw easily. So it's good to see Kim In-wan doing fundamentals, but again, Hanwha is biggest problem is not that they can't do the good things, it's that they can't do the fundamental things well. They can't they get asked to bunt, but they can't bunt. They don't move runners over. They don't go first to third. They get picked off a lot. They don't run the bases particularly well. All of these, none of these are skill things. All of these are fundamental things, and Hanwha does not do them well. And that's a coaching thing. That is a strict coaching thing. Is apparently that was a ball. It looked like a strike, but apparently it was a ball. So 2-0 to Chae Hyung-woo. Chae Hyung-woo singled in his last at bats, and then walked in his first. 1 for 1 on the day. As that misses low. 3-0. And that's going to be a 3-0 single to right. And once again, another base runner for Kia. First inning, a walk, a double. Second inning, a walk. A third inning, a homer, a single, a single. The fourth inning, a homer. This inning, a single. And fouled away. Na-sung Bam, a single and a double. 281 on the season now. He is well known to be an absolutely Hanwha killer. If he's not striking out, he's scoring runs. As that's fouled back. Did they credit him with 2 RBIs in that first inning? I'm not sure if they did. No, they only gave him 1. And the 0-2 misses 1 and 2. Oh, Park Sang-won, here he is, inning number 3 for him, 25 pitches so far in his 2+ innings. Came in the third with runners on first and second, nobody outs, able to go 1, 2, 3, and then now Na-sung Bam fouls that one away. Na-sung Bam from Gwangju was, spent years in NC. A couple years ago, he came back, signed a big contract. At the time, it was the biggest in the KBO, to play in his hometown, for his hometown team, Kia. And I know that he would absolutely love to win a championship with Kia, as he was part of the NC Dinos championship back in 2020. So around the league, looks like NCKT has been canceled, and Kium and SSG has also been canceled, as Na-sung Bam singles that one right back up the middle, and just like the third inning, they've got runners on first and second after 2 straight singles. And can Park Sang-won get out of this jam without allowing any more runs? And fouls. That's one away. 0-2. Love the bunting, because bunting is stupid. You're up 4 runs and you're going to bunt. And then you're going to fail at it. Well done. All right, so the 0-2 pitch to Kim Sung-bin, who is 0-2, playing at second base. Runners on first and second. And pops that one back behind home plates. Keeps it at 0-2. All right, the 0-2 pitch, and hits him in the elbow. And that does not feel good, because I do not believe he has any guard on his elbow. He is one of the few guys that doesn't wear a bunch of protection. And that was on his inside. It looked like it hit his right. He's right-handed. Looks like it hit his right forearm, about right here. Did hit the meaty parts. As they're gonna spray him with pus, and Pak Song-won will be done for the day as he loads the bases and says, "Enjoy it, guys." So, who's going to come out for Hanwha to once again try to stop the bleeding? Is it going to be Iminu? I mean, I gotta think it's Iminu. He didn't pitch yesterday. Kim Gyu-yeon pitched yesterday. Everybody else pretty much pitched it, and it's going to be Kim Gyu-yeon. Oh, Kim Gyu-yeon will make his way onto the mound, attempting to strand all 3 runners. So, pitched yesterday, 1 inning, 1 hit. Last week, I believe they went with this same kind of configuration. Yeah. So last weekend, last Saturday, Kim Gi-jung pitched 1.2 innings. Then Pak Song-won came in and got 3.1 innings to get through the 5th. Wasn't able to do it today, but then Kim Gyu-yeon came in after that. Wang Jun-seo and then Kim So-hyun finished out the last 2 innings in that 7-3 loss. So Kim Gyu-yeon now steps on. He did pitch yesterday. 6.25 ERA, 1-0 with 2 holds, 41 games, 41 innings, 28 strikeouts, 23 walks. And again, this is another thing where he's shattering his previous season high for everything. Pyeonhyuk, again, the former Hanwha Eagle, popped up to second and then struck out in his last at-bats. The 0-1 pitch coming up. And outside, 1-1. Pyeonhyuk is a curious little, because he was drafted in the I don't know. I think he was drafted 2nd round or 3rd round. Played a little bit, but and then I think he was. I want to say he was drafted the same time No Shiwan was. I'm trying to remember back, but I can't remember exactly. As that's a big swing, and that's another strikeout, and he has left 5 guys on base now for Byeonwoo. So Byeonwoo again was drafted high for Hanwha. Played his first year, then went and did his military duty. Came back and played a little bit, but then was shipped to Kia in that Hanseung-hyuk Byeonwoo trade. So with the injuries for Kia, Byeonwoo has been a very important playing over there at first. Kim Tae-gun stepping in 0 for 2, grounded out to the pitcher in his last at-bats on a little dribbler, and looks at strike 1, 0-1. So back in the 3rd inning, Kia started off with a home run, and then 2 singles to put first and second with nobody out. Hanwha switched pitchers. Now here they have back in the 5th, the same 2. Chae-Hyung-woo singles, Na Sung-bom singles behind him, and then Kim Sun-bin this time was hit by a pitch to load the bases, and then Byeonwoo strikes out. What's going to happen? Kim Tae-gun, is he going to ground into a nice 1-2-3 double play to end the inning? If that happens, I'm going to the stadium, ladies and gentlemen, to watch the come from behind victory. As that misses outside at 2-1. So if he grounds into a 1-2-3 double play, I'm ending the stream and headed to the stadium. So just so you know, if it suddenly cuts off, that's why. And that bounces. Lee Jae-won luckily grabbed that. Poor Winnie. Dying in that outfit. Luckily, he's got that Mueller tape on the eyes. All right, the 3-1 pitch to ripped fair. I'm not going to the stadium. 1 run in. 2 runs in. All right, well, there's ball 1 to Park Chan-ho. Park Chan-ho, 0 for 1, walked in his first at-bat, struck out looking in his last at-bat, and it is 7-1 with runners on first and second and only 1 out. And that's another strike, 1-1. Big swing and a miss there. Still the same. Pitch counts He's sitting at 53 pitches. And that's misses 2-2. JJ, how many strikeouts do you need from Naile? And swing and a miss. Strikeouts number 2 on the day for Pak Chan-o. And Hanwha's got 2 outs now. Under 6. I think you're going to be good to go, Jay. I think the biggest thing for him is the fact that his team is now up 6 with possible more. And they may only have him pitch 5 or 6 innings just because they're up by so many runs. All right, Socrates stepping in now, 304, 1 for 3 today with another home run. And fouls that one out of play. Just hit a home run yesterday, or not yesterday, well, 2 of them yesterday. So 21 home runs now on the season for him, 3 in his last 2 games. And that's going to be a ground ball. Wang Young Mook grabs it at the back end, tosses to Lee Do-yoon, and that will end the 5th. They put up 2 more runs and strand 2 more runners. And we will go to the bottom of the 5th. Yeah. Hey. They still in a rain delay. So they go into a second rain delay? Yeah, looks like they're still in a rain delay in Seoul, as that game is 6-0 in the top of the 3rd, but they've been in a rain delay for almost an hour. Suwon is canceled because of rain, and SSG is canceled because of rain. Those of you that aren't familiar with the league and where every place is, basically the farthest north is going to be LG and SSG, and then Kium, obviously, but Kium's in the dome. South of that is going to be Suwon. So Suwon and Incheon are going to get rain first, as it's going to most likely go up a little bit, up and then west to east. So, yeah, 2 games canceled. Samsung has made their way back from Lotte, as Lotte was kind of with their, I don't know, you could say 19th starter. So Kim Sun-bin stays over at second. Apparently is not going to affect him much. Lee Do-yoon will lead things off for Hanwha in the bottom of the 5th here, looking for 6 runs. That's it. 6 runs. Easy peasy. Yeah. Lee Do-yoon 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up to the second baseman. The 0-1, that's fouled straight back into the Life Plus sign. 0-2. Okay. And that's Mrs. Low, 1-2. All right, the 1-2 fouled away, stays at 2-2. And that bounces and 2-0. 2. All right, the 2-2 pitch to Ito Yun. That catches the outside corner. Not what you wanted, Jay, but that's what Naile wanted. And one away on the strikeouts looking. All right, Iwan Suk singled in his last at-bats, was stranded, but 1 for 2 on the day. And that's in there for a strike on the outside, 0-1. And inside out swing there once again, 0-2. As he fouls it down the right field side, making sure that everybody gets all right, Iwan Suk. Come on, Iwan Suk. Come on. You can do it! Just misses. I think that might have got the top of the zone entering, but missed the top of the zone coming out. And the 1-2 pitch, that's going to be a grounder. Shortstop grabs it, throws in time. 2 away. All right, Peraza. Just need a 6-run homer here. That's it. 6-run homer. And that's a strike. Peraza is the first strikeout for Naile way back in the 3rd inning. Strikeouts looking. So he's got 2 strikeouts on the day, both of them looking. And that bounces in the dirt, 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch to Peraza. And outside, 1-2. Ay, 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 Hanwha, make it stop. And the 1-2 pitch in the dirt, 2-2. misses low, runs the count full, and this is the first full count Hanwha has had all day. First full count Hanwha has had all day. All right, it's pitch number 70 for the Kia starter. And that's misses outside, ball 4. And Hanwha will have another base runner. All right, Kim Tae-yeon, he is responsible for the 1 run for Hanwha. She does not know what she's doing. Maybe she does. Doesn't look like it. But anyway, here comes Kim Tae-yeon, 1 for 2. Homer in his first at-bat, way back in the first inning. And looks at ball 1. So Kim Tae-yeon hitting 304 on the season. And big swing and a miss there, 1-1. Not able to catch up to that high fastball. Something I really wish Hanwha would do more with their hard throwers is challenge up high more. They really don't challenge hitters up high, and a lot of these KBO hitters, they go down for the ball quickly, as that's one misses outside at 2-1. Especially with the new ABS zone, like those are gonna get called, as that's a swing and a miss there on a pitch tailing away. 2-2 now. A lot of the KBO guys, they tend to really love the lower pitches. The reason is because they can hit home runs off of them. That's why there's so many pop-ups in the KBO. And chops that one foul. Then on top of that, the old system with the umpires, when they were calling, they called a lot of low pitches strikes. They did not call the high pitches strikes. So they really focused their strike zone lower than it actually is. And now that they have the ABS zone, those high strikes would be called as strikes, but most pitchers don't challenge them up there. As that's going to be a single, and Peraza will go first to second, and Hanwha with another base runner. All right, it's No Shiwan now stepping in. Obviously not too worried as they're joking around out there on the mound. Naile drops the ball, kicks it off to the side to say, yeah, I wanted to change it anyway. All right, it's No Shiwan now stepping in. He single in his first at-bats and then hit by a pitch in his last at-bats. That's right, sign. Woo! Fastball up by the face, 1-0. Again, Noshiwan was hit in his last at bat. Well, he wasn't. His uniform was hit. A little unbuttoning. And, the 1-0 pitch. Naile, pitch number 78 now, as he's already thrown 24 pitches this inning. And that's in there for strike 1-1. Very possible that this would be his last inning, as he's running into the 80 pitch counts with a pretty big lead from Kia. Kia did use quite a bit of their bullpen yesterday, as the game got a little closer than they really wanted it to. And a big swing and a miss gets a piece, but strike 2, 1-2. Oh. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Big at bat here. Hanwha needs some runs, and that's lifted into right. Nasang Bomb given chase, chasing, but drops foul, and Hanwha will still have another chance to get some runs here before they head to the break. So, looking at mid-80 pitches now for Naile, as people are sticking their hands out, feeling here comes some rain, as the fans are all praying, please just start raining really, really hard. But with only one out left to get, I don't think that's going to matter, as that's going to be a ground ball and 3-way. All right, well, we will go to the break. Hanwha down to 6 runs, and the rain is on its way. Alrighty, we are back for the top of the 6th. Leading off, Chaewon Jun, 1 for 2 on the day, and looks at strike 1 on the outside. Kim Yoo-yeon is still out there for Hanwha. And the 0-1 pitch, that's in there for a strike. 0-2. So Chaewon Jun homered back in the 3rd inning. Walked in the 1st, homered in the and here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sets up high, goes up high, slaps it foul. Ball boy getting some action. Makes the play. Let's give him a contract. All right, so the 0-2 pitch, Kim Yoo-yeon, pitch number 20. And that's going to be a chopper. Jumps up, grabs it, throws 1 away. All right, Kim Do-young grounded into a 5-4 putouts, and then also popped up to seconds, but swings and a miss on that one. 0-1. Also hit a home run, a back-to-back home run with Chaewon Jun. "93 runs scored." That helps when your number 3 hole is scoring that many runs. All right, the 1-1 pitch, low, 2-1. All right, the 2-1, that's ripped past Noshiwan. That's going to roll around. Peraza goes over, cuts it off, but that'll be a double, and the never stops. All right, Chae Hong-woo, the leader of RBI leader in the league in 2 for 2 on the day as he swings and fouls that one off as he falls down. Also the missing button leader of the entire league, as I think he's got 2 buttons buttoned on his uniform. Buttons all the way under. Anything above the logo is not buttoned. And that misses 1-1. Chae Hong-woo, 86 RBIs. He's 5 ahead of Austin, who's in the 2nd spots, then Rojas, Reyes, and Heredia. So when you can get all that production from a Korean player, that means your team is doing some damage. Not that the Korean players aren't capable, but there's a reason why the foreign players are paid what they're paid. Swing and a miss. That's going to make it 2-2. Did they cancel that LG game? No. They still an hour and a half rain delay. And that's a swing, and he gets a piece, but EJ1 with the grab, and 2 away. All right, Nasong Bomb steps in. He is 3 for 3 on the day with a double, a single, and that misses inside. 1-0. 284 now on the season for Nasong Bomb. They might be getting ready to start that game back up in Seoul, as it seems that the rain has passed. Not quite past Jamshil yet, but working its way past it. As Nasong Bomb fouls that one away. 1-1, or yeah, 1-1. All right, to the 1-1 pitch, up high, 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch to Nasong Bomb, way up high, 3-1. Maybe that's why they don't go upstairs, because they can't throw it up there. All right, the 3-1 pitch, and ball 4. That's going to bring up Kim Sung-min. He's 0 for 2 on the day with a hit by pitch. And bounces that one in the dirt. EJ1 hops out, runs up, and nobody boos. Cat-like reflexes from the 40-something-year-old catcher. He is speed. And no pitch calm there for Kim Gyu-yeon. I would love to see them practicing with the pitch calm, honestly, as that one misses outside at 2-0. One, because the game, Hanwha sucks. Let's just be frank and just straight with you. Hanwha sucks. They need to be practicing, thinking about next year. The probability of them making the playoffs is something like 4%. But really, it's negative 4% when you think about the actual, not ability, but actual coaching. As that is an inside-out swing. Wang Young-mook grabs, throws, and 3 away. And down to the bottom of the 6th. Hanwha only down 6. So it should easily start the comeback. Down 6, start the 6th. I think that's it's a sign, guys. It is a sign. As Kia leaves another 2 runners on. They have now stranded 8 runners. Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Can I kick it? Kim Sun-bin will be it for him as they will change out their second baseman. Oh, I don't want that button. I want that one. Nope, still not that one. They will move to a slightly better second baseman defensively. Jong-pyo, who also made the switch yesterday late in the game. Hanwha will have Chan Sung leading things off, trying to get something going. Again, their lone run was back in the first on a solo shot with 2 outs by Kim Tae-yeon. Naile still out there. Alright, it's Chan Sung. Let's see what you got. So Naile, 81 pitches, 55 for strikes, 26 for balls, 15, 12, 16, 10, and 28 in his last inning. First pitch in there for a strike. I think they figured, hey, he had a long, 5-minute break there after his 28 pitch outing or inning, and figured he can go for a couple more. And the 0-1 pitch, that's fouled. 0-2. All right, the 0-2 catches him looking. And that is his third strikeout, all looking. Don't think you have to worry too much, Jay. That was his third strikeout. Probably go just this inning, and that would be strikeout 4 and 5. All right, Kim In-won now stepping in. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Misses outside. 1-0. Of course, they could strike out, miss the ball, then end up with a 4 strikeout inning. As that's a swing and a miss there. 1-1. Bounces that one in the dirt. 1-1. 2 and 1. So 5 home runs in the Futures League, 2 in this month alone. So that's kind of what they brought him back up here for. As that one is skied down the third base side, up into the upper deck, or the second deck. I don't know if you call it the upper deck technically. But 2 and 2. All right, the 2-2 pitch and chopped foul. Almost fielded by the first base coach. And another strikeout. Look at Jay. I don't know what happened to Hanwha, but suddenly they're just going to strike out every single time. Because that's 4 strikeouts now. All looking. 90 pitches now, so this again should be as EJ Wan is done for the day. John Jin Hyuk will pinch hit here. And yes, let's talk about how handsome he is. That has nothing to do with the game as he looks at strike 2. 236 on the season. And that misses 1 and 2. Couldn't believe he didn't chase. All right, here comes the 1-2 pitch. Naile pitch. Pitch number 94 fouled away as ball boy gets some more action down there. Stays 1 and 2. Should be his last inning. Yup. We all think the same way, Dad. And the 1-2 pitch misses. 2 and 2. Oh, JJ, hopefully Naile doesn't come out for another inning because he just struck out the side and now has 5 strikeouts on the day. Who's coming in for Hanwha? Wang Jun Saw will come back out. He pitched yesterday also. And Wang Jun Saw, first pitch, swing and a miss. Wang Jun Saw, 5.15 ERA, 2 and 8, 21 games, 57 and 2/3 innings, 57 strikeouts, 49 walks. Again, the same thing. He struggles with command. as that one misses upstairs. 1-1. Byung-Hyuk, he is the only Kia player who has not reached base. In fact, he hasn't even hit the ball out of the infield yet today, as he swings at a pitch nowhere near the strike zone. And, yeah, popped up to second base in his first at-bat, and then 2 strikeouts in his last 2 at-bats, all from different pitchers. And make that another strikeouts, as that is 3 strikeouts, and he, proud owner of a hat trick on the day. And 1 away. Now up, Kim Tae-gun. And that misses low. 1-0. And a swing and a miss. 1-2. Wang Jun-seo is looking good right now. And he goes down, flips the bats, but that's going to drop in front of Iwan-suk. And once again, another little bloop single. And they just constantly keep finding grass. Kia with the highest batting average of balls in play with nearly 360. Hanwha, on the other hand, second to last. I believe like a 310, 315 is what I was looking at yesterday. Park Chan-ho, 0 for 2 on the day, walked in his first at-bat, then 2 strikeouts, calls time. And he didn't give him time. So, didn't give him time. He throws. Strike. And that's way upstairs. 1-1. And a swing and a miss as that ball drops out of the zone. 1-2. All right, the 1-2 pitch to Park Chan-ho. Rain starting to come down in Daejeon. And a swing and a miss. And that's 3 strikeouts for him. And the second strikeout of the inning for Wang Jun-seo. Both the first baseman and the shortstop for Kia enjoying their hat tricks for this fine Saturday evening. And the rain is coming down now, as Socrates steps in, looks at ball 1 just at the bottom of the zone. 303 on the season after his 1 for 4 so far today. Again, his one swing was a home run. And a swing and a miss there, 1-1. That's going to be a single. And going from first to second is the catcher, Kim Tae-gun. So once again, more base runners. And another hits for Socrates, as he is now 2 for 5 on the day, and that makes him 6 for 10 in this series. All right, and that is Chaewon Jun lining it to the ball boy. What a catch by the ball boy. And that should count as an out if it was banana ball. What a catch by the ball boy. He might be in trouble for not letting that drop, though. All right, the 0-1 pitch. And he went around. Didn't matter anyway. It was a strike. So 0-2. What a catch by the ball boy. Best play of the day for Hanwha. About second best. No Shiwan's stab over at third. And the 0-2 misses 1-2. Try to get him with the slow curve, but dropped too much out of the zone. Chaewon Jun, 1 for 3 on the day. Had a first part of the back-to-back home runs back in the third, and that'll be a strikeout looking as he gives up 2 singles, but is able to strike out 3, and we will go to the bottom of the 7th. Hanwha down 6, but their pitching hasn't been atrocious. Sort of. Oh, I didn't want that button. Kia does not have any airs. I fat fingered that one, ladies and gentlemen. We should have a pitching change here. Guak Do Gyu will come in. There you are, Nick. All right, Guak Do Gyu out on the mound at number 0. Hanwha will have Hwang Young Mook leading things off once we get this inning started here. And misses outside. 1-0. 1 for 2 on the day, singled in his first at bat, and then grounded into a 4-3 double play. And slaps that one foul. 1-1. That is Baltimore, way up high. How'd you just remix every song? And that's lined into center field, and he's on base for the second time today. And another leadoff single for Hanwha. Alright, so that means Ito Yoon is stepping up with a runner on first. Oh, wrong button. Please don't steal. You're down 6. And that's in there for strike 1-1. And swing and a miss. 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. All right, well, Iwan Suk will step in. He is 1 for 3 on the day with a single, a line out to right, and then a 6-3 ground out in his last at-bats. Average hovering around 250 on the season. And that's misses upstairs. 1-0. Look like it's up to 260 for his 1 for 3 day. And it's in there for a strike, 1-1. Looks like the old LG game is back on. After a 99-minute rain delay. Oh no, they've canceled it. As that misses inside. Wow, the Bears really luck out on that one. As it looks like they decided to cancel it. After 99-minute rain delay, they decide to cancel it. All right, to the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Samsung is just putting the beat down on Lotte. They are up 17-4 right now in the top of the 7th. And the 2-2, that's going to be ripped foul, but 2-2 again for Iwan Suk. Oh, 2 games that are not competitive at all in the KBO today. Don't make that kid sit there. And fouls that one. Back and out of play, too. All right, here comes the 2-2 pitch to Iwan Suk. And another foul and another play by the ball boy. All gotta be the player of the game for Hanwha. He realizes that he's now auditioning. This is his tryouts. As here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses inside. And we've got ourselves a full count. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And straightens that one out. So that's going to be a 4-6 putout. Not able to turn two. And Iwan Suk will switch places with Wang Young Mook. And Peraza will step in. He walked in his last at-bats. 0 for 2 on the day. Alright, strike one to Peraza. Come on. At least make it interesting, Hanwha. And that's way out of 1-1. So Lotte is going to lose today. But Hanwha is also going to lose today, which is going to put them one game ahead of Kium for 10th place. So 1-1 pitch to Peraza here. Eventually, as Peraza switches over to the right side. And a swing. This 1-2. Having some troubles with the pitch comm as the reliever wants to set up, but the catcher's like, hold up, man, hold up, as he fouls that one back and out of play. And another 1-2 count for Peraza. Kim Tae-kun is yelling at the reliever because he's not paying attention as he's trying to do the pitch com, as that misses upstairs. Again, it's a system that this is probably maybe the first or second time that he's used it. The catcher throws in. He wasn't listening to everything. So he wasn't listening to the whole pitch because the way the pitch com as far as I understand, is basically it'll tell them the position, the pitch, and the positioning is a swing and a miss there, and that'll be the end of the inning as Hanwha strands another one. 7 left on base today for Hanwha, and we will go to. The 8th inning, Hanwha down 6. So basically, my understanding of the pitch com is that they can tell the positioning and the pitch. So you have to listen to the whole thing, and he's shaking his head before I guess he gets the whole thing, because the catcher yelled out, listen to everything, or listen to it all, or all listen. So, a lot of the pitchers and catchers, the catchers now at this point are comfortable with it, or I believe as they've now, they've been using it for a week or so, or all week, I should say. But some of the pitchers don't use it. Some of them do use it. So the catcher still is. Some of them are using signs. Some of them aren't. But all of the pitchers are going to need to get used to it, because the reason why the KBO did not go to the actual pitch clock with the violations after the second half started like they originally planned was because the pitch com system wasn't available yet. I think she overreacts. All right, Jo Dong-wook back out there, 1-1, 13 games, 28 in the third innings, 22 strikeouts, 14 walks, 313 batting average against. So basically, they're just going with the same guys that they went with yesterday, using them up. And we have a pinch hitter here. So Kim Do-young will be done for the day, as that's going to be a foul ball. 0-2. Seogun Chang. Looks like Seogun Chang went in the last inning and is playing first. And flips that one to foul down the third base line. Byono-hyuk moves over to third base as that misses. And the 1-2 pitch chopped. Foul, stays 1-2. right, 2-2 as that bounces down off the second deck into the first deck on that foul ball. All right, the 2-2 pitch, that's ripped foul off the solar panels. That might have been right next to Nick. As that misses, and the count is now full. And that's one. Peraza gives chase in foul territory and one away. Joe Dong-gook doesn't like that ball. He'll grab a new one, and another pinch hitter here. A pinch hitter. Lee Chong-jin for Choi Hung-woo. As that bounces in the dirt. Pretty much means that Kia doesn't think Hanwha has a chance. And that misses 2-1. Cho Dong-gook did pitch yesterday. And that's lined straight back up the middle, and another base runner for Kia. Yesterday, Cho Dong-gook, 29 pitches, 2 hits, 1 homer, a walk, 2 runs, and a single right back up the middle now. As he puts on his oven mitts, Na-sung Bam digs in, and he's only been on base 4 times today as he lines to Wang Young-mook. Not quick enough, though, as he's able to get back. And 2 away. All right, Hong Jong-pyo will step in, ground it out. This is his first at bat. Looks at strike 1 as he took over for Kim Sun-bin. 3-11 on the season, and that's going to be a chopper. Wang Young-mook grabs it, tosses to Lee Do-yoon, and that'll be 3 down. They strand another one. 11 runners left on for Kia, but they still have a 7-1 lead. And we will go to the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha attempting to come back from 6 runs in 2 innings. I guess you could say 5 innings if you want to talk about extra innings. Aiko. McDonald's with their local taste, their crispy gochu burger. Interesting. Alright, we should be back here for the bottom of the 8th. Hanwha will have Kim Tae-yeon leading things off for them. Kim Sung-hyun will step on. 5 games, 5 2/3 innings, 3 strikeouts, 3 walks, 333 batting average against, and a 1.94 WHIP. Yes, let's go, Hanwha. Please stop sucking. Please stop being awful. Please quit being embarrassing. All right, Kim Tae-yeon leading things off in the bottom of the 8th here, and swing and a miss. Oops, you said ball 1, so I hit ball. And the 0-1 pitch, that is crushed right to the left fielder. Oh, comes in, sliding catch. I thought it was way deeper than that. I think Socrates also thought it was way deeper than that. Might have took a step back and then came running forward, sliding catch. Did it hit the ground? Are they gonna replay it? Yep, they are gonna replay it. Jesus Christ, guys. What a catch. I think they're talking about the pitch com. I don't think he's coming to a complete stop. All right, Noshiwan now stepping in. 1 for 2 on the day with a single, a hit by pitch, and that's going to be a shot to the shortstop. Grabs it, throws. 2 away. And Samsung is now up 20-4. 20-4. All right, Jae Sung looks at strike 1. Cardenas with 2 for 6 with a home run. Kang Min Ho 3 for 4 with a home run. Kim Young-woon 1 or 2 for 4 with a home run. Lee Sung-gyu 1 for 4 with a home run. As Cheon Sung gets a hit. Excuse me for not being excited. Wow, that bullpen. 7 runs, 5 runs, 5 runs, 4 runs from their bullpen. Good lord. Oh, 21 to 4. As Kim In-won steps in now, looks at strike one. He's 1 for 3 on the day, average up to 222. He flew out to center, singled, and then struck out looking in his last at bats, and that's going to be a chopper. And that's it for Hanwha in the 8th. They get a run. They leave a base runner. 8 runners left on base. I really don't even know. Like, how do you broadcast when the team is just so awful? All right, well, we're back for the top of the 9th. Hanwha down 6. Jo Dong-wook still out there. They will face the 7, 8, 9 hitters for Kia. Byung-hyuk looks at strike one. He's got 3 strikeouts on the day. How about giving some golden sombreros? Golden sombreros. How about that? That's the only thing Hanwha could possibly look for. And there goes that. That's a single. Oh, all of Kia's players have reached base. Not all of them have singles, or not all of them have hits, as Kim Sun-bin was reached on a hit by pitch and Park Chan-ho reached on a walk. But all of them have reached base safely. Kim Tae-gun now steps on. He is 2 for 4 with a 2 RBI single and another single. Looks at strike one at the bottom of the... Oh, sorry, that's a ball. Ooh. 256 now on the season for the Kia backstop. And that's in there for a strike. 2-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. That's in there for a strike. 1-2. Jo Dong-wook pitch 22 right there in there for a strike. Will he And that's going to be a bloop. Not able to do his best, Socrates, as they have another single. Ball one. Bakchano over 3. Walk, strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. And swing and a miss. 1-1. Foul to straight back. 1-2. All right, Hanwha, how about a triple play? Line out, step on second, throw to first. How about that? Like, give me something to be excited for this game. And that is a bloop. Right fielder grabs it, throws, and 1 away. All right, Socrates is no longer in the game. Hanjun-Soo, 294 on the season, 53 for 180. So it's not like he's not normal hitter, but swing and a miss there, and that's going to be strike 2 as the rain really starts to dump down now. All right, here's the 0-2 pitch. And that's going to be a bloop single. Drops down, and Byung Yok is going to cruise in for another run. And we'll have another pitching change. Who's that? I assume it's going to be Eminu. So no, in comes a reliever. Ju-hyun Song will make his way in. It looks like they're bringing in the closer. Why not? Not like he's ever going to get to close a game when your team can't score. It's Ju Hyun Sung out on the mound, 180 ERA, 5-1, 11 saves, 2 holds. It's the only chance he's going to get to play. If they wait around for him to actually come in to close the game, he may never ever get some action. I mean, he saves games when he gets a chance, but again, without getting a chance to save, he's not going to be able to come in. With just one game tomorrow, which he could obviously come in and play, as that's Mrs. Upstairs 1-1. So Doosan before the break, save that came in, wasn't a save situation. KT game before the break came in, wasn't a save situation. Then since then. Came in against Kium, wasn't a save situation. Earlier this last weekend, came in against LG, but wasn't a save situation. Why? Because Hanwha can't seem to get a lead and keep it. Oh, here comes the 1-2 pitch to Chaewon Jun. He is 1 for 4 on the day, and skies that one up into the air. Wang Young Mook over under it, and 2 away on the infield fly. Doesn't matter if it's an easy catch or not. It's an infield fly. The announcers don't watch the game. Doesn't matter how difficult the catch is by the second baseman. There's a runner on first and second with 1 out. It's an infield fly. All right, Sogon Chang popped up foul to Peraza last inning. 0 for 1 on the day as he looks at ball 1. And that's going to be a grounder. Wang Young Mook grabs it, throws over to first, and 3 away. Hyun Sung comes in, retires the 2 batters he faces, and Hanwha will go to the bottom of the 9th, only down 7. Which means nothing, and not a big deal at all, because they have scored 8 runs this week. So all they need to do is score all the runs that they had this week now in 3 outs, and then they win the game. Very, very simple. Simple. Just score 8 runs and walk off the team and celebrate. Shea Jae-hoon will lead things off for Hanwha. He is not batted yet today, as Jang Jin-hyuk pinch hit for Lee Jae-won in his last at-bat and struck out. Oh god, that guy is creepy. Dude, he looks like Jack Nicholson Penguin. Or Joker, sorry. Very creepy looking. Alright. The rain continues to come down in Hanwha and Daejeon. Everybody's under umbrellas. And that's 2-0. Kim Seung-hyun stays out there. That's in there for a strike. 2-1. And 3-1. Jae-Hoon, again, I'm not sure why he is not playing. EJ1 has been catching, as that misses ball 4. And like I said, here comes the comeback in the rain for all of the fans that have hung out for the whole game. Moon Yun Bin will pinch hit here for Wang Young-mook. Wang Young-mook finishes the day 2 for 3. So now is a good time to pinch hit for him. And that misses upstairs. Ball 1, 1-0. Up and Pak Chan-o under its 1 away. And there's going to be a bloop single. Jae-Hoon holds up at second. As Lee Do-yoon, oh, that's the, never mind, that's the number 16, not Lee Do-yoon. All right. Lee Sang-hyuk will now step in. Emptying the bench here. Lee Sang-hyuk 1 for 3 on the season. And that's going to be a ground ball to the pitcher. Throws way down. And Jae-Hoon will stroll in. And the E1 will score a run, and Hanwha starts the comeback. Now Peraza steps in, and this is upstairs 1-0. 0 for 3 on the day with a walk, 2 strikeouts, a ground ball to the shortstop. And a swing and a miss, a pitch that falls down at the bottom of the zone. All right, the 1-1 pitch to Peraza. That's in there for a strike on the outside corner. 1-2 to the Hanwha left fielder today. All right, the 1-2 pitch that misses outside. Brings the count to 2-2. Peraza looking to extend this inning, maybe a little double here. Double scores two, as Isang Hyuk over at first has got plenty of speed. Rain continues to come down in Daejeon. Umbrellas up, ponchos up as that misses outside, and that's going to run the count full, 3-2. Peraza has had one other full count on the day. Hanwha's had 3 full counts. Peraza had one of them back in the 4th inning. Ended up walking. All right, the 3-2 pitch. And fouls that one back into the signage behind home plate, and we resets for another 3-2 pitch. All right, to the 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts on the day for Peraza. All right, that means Kim Tae-yeon will step in. He was responsible for the first run for Hanwha. 1 solo shot for him, 1 single for him also. 2 for 4 on the day, and looks at ball 1 on the inside, 1-0. All right, the 1-0 pitch. That one's fouled back, 1-1. All right, here comes the 1-1 pitch. And lifts that one up. Center fielder back. And off the top of the wall, that's going to score 2. As Kim Tae-yeon once again double 2 RBIs. And it's not over yet, Hanwha. He gave it a ride. Glad he didn't hit a home run. That's off the top of the wall. Again, that wall is about 4 meters high. It's like a 12-foot wall, 12 or 13-foot wall. Home runs are rally killers, and that'll do it for him on the mound. We'll have a pitching change as Kia attempts to win this game. So Lee Hyung-bum will come in for Lee Hyung-bum will come in for Kia to try to get an out. He will face No Shiwan, who's 1 for 3 on the day. Oh god, this commercial is so creepy. Oh, that is so creepy. He is. Looks like he just got out of the pool. It's Lee Hyung Bum, 386 ERA, 0-2 holds, 10 games, 9 and a third innings, 3 strikeouts, 7 walks, 357 batting average against, and a 2.04 whip. They are just sending out a body at this point, I think. No Shiwan will lead things off, or not lead things off, but come in to face the new pitcher. 1 for 3, like I said, 267 on the season after his 1 for 3 day. As Kim Tae-gyun again runs into some issues with his pitch comm. As maybe this pitcher does not want to use it, so he's just going to throw it in his back pockets. And that's in there for a strike. No, 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 no. No home runs. No home runs. No home runs. Home runs are bad. Home runs are rally killers. Need a double. Double, 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 double. Just consecutive doubles. Home runs for the win. Or as the umpire gets his checkbook out to sign a check to the catcher here. And all right, here comes the 0-1 pitch to No Shiwan. And a swing and a miss on a pitch outside of the zone. 0-2. All right, Hanwha down to their last strike, trying to make the unbelievable comeback, and that's not going to do it as he swings at ball 2, and that will be it. Hanwha loses again. That is their 6th straight loss. As they put up a little fight at the end, but it was all for naught as Hanwha does the Hanwha stuff. And yeah. So Hanwha with another loss, 6 in a row. Like I said, I didn't think this manager was the solution. He's just the same style. He's old school. He doesn't understand new philosophy. He just manages the way he did, when he first started managing. This team did well at the very start because, they were excited for a new manager. But they were also playing very, very poor teams. This month, they had to play the good teams, and it's showing. It is showing that, now it's 2-8 in the last 10 games because they've played LG and NC and Kium, who was playing very well before the break. So now that they're playing good teams after the break, it's been rough, and it's not going to get much better. Again, Kia again tomorrow, Samsung during the week, and then LG again over the weekend. Then you got NC again that they can't seem to beat. So honestly, I don't know what to say. At this point, most Hanwha fans are just like, man, what's the deal? What's the deal? So, Kim Gi-jung didn't pitch well, gave up 2 runs in the first, and from there, the game was quickly got out of hand as, you give up 3 home runs, and that's what you get. He lasted 2+ innings. Kim Tae-yeon, once again, has been hitting well. Solo shots, a single, a 2 RBI double. He's responsible for 3 of those 4 Hanwha runs and 3 of their 10 hits. Finally, the deadbeat in the outfield has realized that he's not the problem, and they quit putting him in the 6th and 7th spot in the lineup. You know, just yeah. But unfortunately, the deadbeat in the dugout continues to put Kim Tae-yeon out in right field. Another error led to another run today. I don't even know anymore. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow 5 o'clock for game number 3, and we will see if Hanwha can stop the losing streak, as they've lost 6 runs now, and yeah, we'll see if they can stop the losing streak, as they will play Sunday at 5. So until next time.